Hey, man.
What's up, Kenneth? How you doing, man?
Hanging in there, man. How are you?
About the same. About the same.
Yeah, about like everybody else.
Yeah. So what you just you were just delivering some food, you said?
Yeah, we did a little bit, a little while ago to a hospital system in Greer, South Carolina. It's kind of halfway between Spartanburg and Greenville. And so while we were my buddy Eric, who's one of my partners, rode with me. And then while we were in Greer, we decided to head on over to the feed and seed in Greenville at Willy Taco, check these guys out. Went to Fr8Yard, a local craft brewery.
Yeah.
They were good friends of ours, and bought the guys some beers here, to kind of raise the morale. So, anyway, that's where we are right now is at the feed and seed.
I hear you, man. Are you guys well, thanks for doing this. Appreciate you taking the time.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for thinking of us.
Oh, for sure. Well, I mean, I was definitely thinking about y'all. I'm thinking about everybody, man. It's crazy.
I
know. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. Y'all okay, so Kenneth, you got the Flock Shop, which is your newest concept, opened what?
Yeah.
Just within a matter of weeks before this all happened? Is that right?
No, we're more like 2.5 months.
Oh, 2.5 months. Okay. Hold on one sec.
Sure.
I apologize. I'm sitting on my back porch. There's a yard guy next door blowing leaves all over the place. Or blowing grass or whatever they're blowing. Can you hear me okay?
I'm glad he's staying busy.
Yeah, they seem to still be busy so far.
Oh, yeah.
So far. Okay, so you had a little bit more time. I was unclear on the timing of all that, but well, man, tell me what's happening down there. How is everything in Greenville and Spartanburg? How is your team's morale holding up, and what do you guys? I mean, I know I've seen on social media y'all have been staying, pretty busy. It looks like in terms of just creatively
Willy,
trying to find.
Coming in pretty soft right now. Pretty quiet. I don't know if that.
I'm coming in pretty quiet.
Is an issue.
All right, hold on one sec. Let me see here.
Okay.
Let's do this.
It's already done.
No, man. Is that any better?
That's a lot better.
That's a lot better? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good deal. Well, tell me what's going on down there. You guys have been doing a lot of stuff. I saw a cool picture of you and your trooper delivering food, if I remember correctly, on social media. I've always loved y'all's social media. You're so creative with everything. But tell me what's happening down there with your team, the morale, just the outlook, and what y'all are thinking about the next, short term and then over the next few months.
Yeah, well, I mean, as far as business and strategy and operations, I mean, it's been elbow grease, 101. We've been kind of being scrappy and versatile and doing what we can. I mean, we've never done carry out at Willy Taco in the almost 7 years that we've been around, just because it's such a fresh product that has multi layers of ingredients, and it's best enjoyed in-house, and that's the experience. And so we've kind of stuck to our guns as far as that's concerned. We're totally doing carry out now, Willy Taco. In fact, we're doing delivery. At Flock Shop, we are really well positioned for carry out, and have been since we opened that 2.5 months ago. We're talking Nashville style hot chicken and comfort food, kind of elevated comfort food sides like mac and cheese and grits and collards. And so we've been seeing some good results with the carry out and delivery program at Flock Shop in particular. We've been doing that since day one, even though we've only been open less than 3 months. So both Willy Tacos, the one in Spartanburg and the one in Greenville, are doing the very best they can. And Fr8Yard, our beer garden, which is more of a social gathering spot, with craft beer, house ground brats, and live music, and we've got a big kind of 20-foot jumbotron for the big game. Of course, all the games are canceled, and we decided to go ahead and shut that down until further notice, because it's just a different animal, and it's kind of predicated on getting crowds of people close together having fun, and so that's kind of a no-no right now. So of the 3 concepts we have, one is closed right now, and we have 3 operations that are doing the best they can.
Well, Fr8Yard, I saw. Didn't I see something that you're having somebody perform there, but you're going to live stream it or something like that?
Yeah. Well, so we just so happen to have almost a dozen really awesome musicians that also work at Fr8Yard.
Oh, wow.
And at Willy, Taco, and Flock. I mean, we share a lot of the same employees between the various concepts. But so they're just really awesome musicians in their own right, and so they're struggling on 2 fronts. Just having reduced hours in the restaurants, but also having gigs canceled left and right. So we're kind of doing a for Fr8Yard by Fr8Yard kind of closed live stream. So we'll have 10 to 12 different musicians up there playing on Facebook Live, and we've got a really awesome local media company called Arkin Media and they're going to set up a really nice professional live stream for us, and we're going to have Venmo support links, where you can tip the musician that's playing, and a secondary link where you can just contribute to the Fr8Yard staff that's kind of in a pickle right now.
Oh, I love it. When is that?
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
3/27, Friday, March 27th. We start at 6 p.m. and we'll go until whenever. We'll actually have it on the big jumbotron too. So people walking by, they can stop for a second and check it out. We'll have it, hopefully, pardon the phrase, but go viral on social.
Yeah.
And we'll have the gates closed though, and there will be 10 people or less down in the yard at all times. So we'll be really safe, and we'll be social distancing at the same time.
Where do people go if they want to, where would I go tomorrow if I want to do a Venmo contribution and watch some of this?
2-hour Fr8Yard Facebook page.
Okay.
And that's FR8 Yard, one word, Fr8Yard.
Yeah, FR the number 8 YARD, all together, no spaces.
All one
okay,
word.
Fr8Yard.
Yeah, our bar, restrooms, kitchen, basically the facility is built out of reclaimed freight containers, hence Fr8Yard.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is kind of a 10,000 square foot open space with beer garden tables, and it's dog friendly, kid friendly. It's just a really cool venue that unfortunately is not seeing much activity right now.
Do y'all, I can't remember, I know we've talked about this and I can't remember which ones you own or lease. Your buildings, I know Fr8Yard's the open air, but the 3 buildings y'all have, was it 4? No, 3. Do y'all own those or lease those?
We lease those. We don't own any of our properties. We have 4 different operations, 3 different concepts, 4 locations, and we lease all of our spaces.
How have you guys had some productive conversations with landlords about this stuff? You don't have to. You don't have to get into detail. I'm just trying to get a sense of whether landlords around the country
sure,
are, kind of what's going on.
Well, I mean, our whole thing is we've got an abundance of fixed costs, and rent is one of those.
Yeah.
And, so that's why we're scrounging and striving to do whatever kind of revenues we can, and that's basically to offset some of those set costs, to include labor and rent and the light bill. It's not a sustainable model.
No.
In any way you look at it, we're just trying to. It's basically damage control right now, and that's every small business out there. We've been disciplined to where we do have some decent cash reserves. We can keep our salaried management, keep them taken care of. I would say, indefinitely. But it's not fun.
No, man, not at all. Well, have y'all been following this bill that's going through Congress right now?
Yeah, we have.
Looks like it.
We have.
Looks like, I guess, tomorrow. I mean, I guess the Senate passed it or whatever. The House should. It sounds like it's going to be. Hopefully fairly quick, red tapeless process for restaurants to borrow at low interest and maybe even have that debt forgiven if you maintain staff and things like that.
It's pretty comprehensive. I mean,
it's 800 pages.
It's a bear of a bill, and we'll just see how all of that is managed. I mean, unemployment is the enrollment requests are just through the roof, and we've seen that maybe there'll be some checks written to folks that are making $75,000 or less per year, and there's some the familial structure obviously determines the amount of the stimulus check. So we're excited that a lot of our folks are going to be looking at getting some relief. The unemployment process has been relaxed, where our people can get unemployment or underemployment for up to 6 weeks, really with no questions asked.
Yeah.
The system is more or less crashed right now with all with the huge influx of requests, but so with the combination of hopefully a little stimulus check and some fortified unemployment, looking forward to our people getting some relief, and the business loan is something that we haven't pulled the trigger on that. We probably won't, but it's something that we're at least looking into.
Yeah. Now y'all are. What do you think about when things this passes and people start going back? Have you identified changes that y'all know you want to make? I mean, it sounds like you run a pretty tight ship, and you guys are it's good that you have some extra cash on hand. You're in a fairly rare situation, I think, from the majority of the folks in your industry. But have y'all identified things that you need to change about the business in general?
Well, I think instinctively things are going to be different moving forward, and things like sanitizing and hand washing, and just being really cognizant of that sort of thing, and as far as when this thing is going to blow over, and whether we're able to have full dining rooms again based on state decree. I mean, who knows? So we're keeping our thumbs on the pulse there, and we'll do whatever we can when we can, and we'll be sure to operate responsibly and safely within CDC and DHEC guidelines. But one would just think that things will in some ways, never be the same. But we do expect when things do return to quote unquote normalcy. I mean, we do expect to be really busy because people will be coming out of hibernation, ready to get back in the swing of things. So.
Yes, sir. No kidding, man. People are stir crazy right now.
Oh, yeah.
And they want to go to places. That's one good thing for y'all, and I think for all of these, all the independent owners and operators around the country is I think that people are really. There are a lot of people that already liked and appreciated you for what you do and for the fact that you're local and independent. And I think people, even more people are having appreciation for that now and want to support local business owners, and not just restaurants, but I think just all local business owners. So
thanks, man. Thanks. Well, I'll tell you, since this whole thing broke too, we've undergone an employee relief fund that is fueled by gift card sales. So for almost 2 weeks now, every red cent that is accrued from the sales of gift cards go right back to our employees.
That's awesome.
So that's the good news, and the good news is we raised nearly $20,000 in gift card sales. Obviously though, when you have we have 200 employees, so we'll be looking to at kind of best case scenario offset the cost of a grocery store run or a utility bill or a cell phone bill or whatever. But I guess every dollar helps.
Yep. No, for sure, man. Absolutely. I love it.
And the cool thing about that too is so obviously we've teamed up with our dining public, with our loyal guests to to achieve, to pull this off. So it's cool because it's kind of like we're standing together with our awesome customers to take care of our amazing employees. So it's kind of it's that triangular effect there.
Yeah, man, that's right. Absolutely. Well, cool. Well, man, it's good to hear your voice. It's been interesting few weeks, and man, as you know, anything you need at all, you know where we're at. And
thanks, Will.
I'm glad that y'all are just still trucking along and staying busy. And anything else you'd want to share with folks that are listening?
Just a message of love and a message of optimism, and keep on keeping on. We'll get through this. We'll weather the storm, and for those of us that are really great to our people, they'll be waiting on us when we get out of this thing, even if they're not seeing a ton of hours right now. And always remember, every dollar that comes in is 100% better than a goose egg, and just keep on scratching and clawing, and hopefully 6 months from now, we'll never be laughing about this, but hopefully we'll be saying, hey, remember when.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we won't soon forget this, that's for sure, man. Well, listen, Kenneth, I appreciate it very much. Anytime, anything you need, let us know. Let me know. Y'all keep after it. Tell the team we said hello from Schedule Fly. We love y'all, and anything anybody needs, we're here.
Thanks, Will. It means so much, buddy. Y'all keep up the good work, and we're in this thing together. So we'll talk soon, my man.
All right. Have a good one, Ken. See you, man.
All right, you too, Will. Thanks. Bye.
All right, bye.